What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that all of you guys are having an amazing Good Friday. A lot of people are off. I'm trying to get caught up with all of my work and content. So I wanted to first bring you this story that's most relevant from Daphne Joy, who is the mother of 50 Cent's son. We see here in the picture on the left, his name is Sire. So they're going back and forth, right, on social media. If you guys know, 50 Cent is a huge troll, okay? But one thing that came out that I feel like Daphne Joy nor 50 Cent were prepared for is that she was named in Rodney Jones's lawsuit, okay? So I'm going to read the middle passage that she wrote, and then I'm going to read her message to 50 Cent, which is on the far right. But in the middle, she says, I am deeply hurt by the lies in Rodney Jones's lawsuit. The claim that I am an blank worker, S worker, is 100% false and character assassination. I am retaining an attorney to explore all legal remedies against both Rodney and his attorney, okay? And listen, if it's not true, I don't blame her. Unfortunately, after her relationship with 50 Cent fizzled out, she was allegedly dating P. Diddy. There's pictures of them together. So Rodney Jones may have misconstrued their relationship. I'm not sure. Only they know what was going on behind the scenes, but she is named as a defendant in his lawsuit. So she's going to have to fight those allegations. Well, this is what she wrote to 50 Cent, because again, like I said, he's a huge internet troll. So he was taunting her and calling her, little S worker. So she says, quote, everything is a joke to you until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You are wreaking real havoc, frenzy, and chaos on the people's lives. How would you feel if Sire were the one in handcuffs? That's their son on the far left. If he was the one in handcuffs for nothing. We moved to New York to give you the opportunity to be a father to your son, and you saw him 10 times out of the 2 years that we lived 1 mile away from you. I am tired of upholding and protecting an image to our son that you never even earned. Let's put the real focus on your true evil actions of R-ing me and physically abusing me. You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. You have permanently damaged the last hope that I had for you as a father to preserve our family with these last and final false claims made against me. You have broken our hearts for the last and final time. So those are searing words, right? Part of me feels like, she needs to do what she has to do to protect herself, her own mental health and well-being, and her son. But also, I feel like, ladies, we have to be a little bit more discerning in regards to who we choose to date and procreate with. 50 Cent is someone that, to me, does not have the character development or the maturity that's needed to be a good and present father, as we see here with Daphne. And I'm so horrified to know that she spoke out about the alleged physical abuse that she's experienced while she was dating 50 Cent. That's unacceptable if it's true. These are allegations from her, but I feel like people don't just make up things out of the air for no reason. So in response, 50 Cent, there's a complex article, and I will link it in the description box if you guys want to read the whole thing. But he welcomed his second son with Daphne, and he is now seeking sole custody of his son after Daphne Joy was named in this lawsuit as an S worker against Diddy. So 50 Cent is not happy about her being named in Rodney's lawsuit. And he says, given the latest developments and news of Daphne Joy's involvement in the Diddy lawsuit, 50 is going for sole custody of his son, a source told the magazine. 50 Cent, in response to the news circulating online, he tweeted, I didn't know you was a S worker, you little S worker. This ish is a movie. And you know what? the one thing I will agree with is it is a movie. Like I have had such a busy week that I'm just now trying to get caught up on all of the news going out, but it is a lot. Like Cassie definitely sparked the fire and pushed that first domino in a row of dominoes. And I feel like this is just fuel on the fire, this Rodney Jones lawsuit. And whether or not they're calling Diddy now the Epstein of rap music, I don't know if he is being, kind of like a cover up for the larger fish in the sea. But whether or not he's a scapegoat, I feel like enough people have come forward. Cassie, Rodney, and whoever else is going to come forward, that Jane Doe, who was underage, that has pictures of her sitting on his lap. If they get some bigger names to start talking, like Justin Bieber or Usher, or a lot of these celebrities, even Mary J. Blige, right? I feel like, and I said so in a video, you guys can go back and watch that video where she was at Usher's Vegas residency, and he tries to hug her, and she like pushes she pushes him away. And part of me was joking because I said that I feel like Mary J. Blige has seen too much at the Diddy parties, but now that might not be a joke. And I feel like, the Mark Curry and all these people that are speaking out now, they were witnesses to everything that happened, right? A lot of these young people were taken advantage of. And so this war between 50 Cent and Puffy or Diddy, whatever, I feel like it's not a smaller scale, but I feel like it's being used as a scapegoat to protect those who are much more powerful and influential than Diddy is. Those who were named on, Epstein's Island, whose names were redacted in the lawsuit. And to be honest, we haven't heard anything really else about it, right? It was supposed to be these names that were, coming out, and all these people were supposed to be, you know, brought out to the light and exposed publicly. And it's been crickets ever since. Now we have Diddy being sued, and listen, the timing is really interesting because it came almost directly after his lawsuit when he was suing these, liquor companies that he was doing business with for racial discrimination. And a lot of people said that based on his evidence that he had a credible case. But instead of that going forward, now we have Homeland Security, which what in the who has Homeland Security on speed dial like that? Puffy is an American citizen. You know what I mean? Like that's something that I would think about in regards to, domestic or, even international terrorism. But the fact that Homeland Security are the ones who raided his house, put his children in handcuffs, as Daphne Joy referenced here, those things speak to, in my opinion, he pissed off somebody way more powerful than he is. And now all those dominoes are essentially falling. So Joy was named alongside of Young Miami, with whom Diddy was romantically linked. And I'll make a separate video about her in just a little bit. In the lawsuit is someone who allegedly received financial compensation for her work with the media mogul. As according to a plaintiff Jones, Rodney Jones, defendant Sean Combs bragged about having several women on a monthly stipend, reads the lawsuit. According to him, the women received these payments. Their names were Carisha Brown Lee, aka Young Miami, Jade Ramey, and Daphne Joy Navarez. They were paid a monthly fee to work as Mr. Combs' intimate workers, based on the information and belief that they had received payment via wire transfer from Robin Greenhill. Wow. Okay. So on social media, 50 Cent has indicated that he is planning to do a docuseries about the downfall of Diddy. 50 Cent is the biggest troll like I have ever seen in my life. Not a whole docu-series, sir, on the downfall of Diddy. Okay, well, 50, just remember, you digging graves for Diddy, don't let your dirt come to light because someone else might be doing a docu-series on you. But let's continue. Who was accused of years of abuse in a lawsuit filed by his ex-girlfriend, Cassie, in November of last year. And Diddy, if you guys remember, he settled the suit the very next day, but he has been hit with more lawsuits by alleged victims. So, listen, some people were saying that Cat Williams was a prophet. 2024 has not let her foot off of our neck. Okay. Shout out to Beyonce, who just dropped Cowboy Carter. That's definitely a bright spot in all of this drama. But yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about what Daphne Joy said? What do you think about 50 Cent and his, upcoming docu-series and his response to Daphne? I want to hear from you. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, Aces. Bye.